Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've been in peak form as we watch them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, the Clippers just need to take it a game at a time.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center. Back to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Clark would have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Zubac finds Dunn. 6 to shoot. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Oklahoma City moving it around. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Leonard. His last outing, he had 24 points. Holmgren wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wallace looking for an opening. Holmgren with a screen on Dunn. Lets it go with the 3. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. He's got 8.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And for your Thunder girls, come on everyone, it's the noise.
Quickest hands in the league. Second, the Thunder.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Done. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Dunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here's Harden for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Williams. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Shot clock at 5.
And Williams inviting the contact there with the pump fake. He is not afraid of getting physical.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Williams. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And this time, get down with your mascot. Let's go.
Chance to take a look at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Williams against Leonard. They could use a bucket. Los Angeles with another miss. The Thunder leading by 15. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a why. You can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here is Harden after Oklahoma City gets the three. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Now, here is Harden. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Harden with the start.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Collins.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exceptional at shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Good D by Harden. Clippers trail by 14. A crossover. Pass to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. Leonard against SGA. Dunn sets a screen for Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
It's deflected. Stolen by Zubac. To the paint. Here's Collins. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Williams. To the middle. Stolen by Zubac. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Leonard. Now done. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Batum's out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Christie. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Holmgren in the high post. Lopez is there. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Thunder. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lopez, a screen on Wiggins. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And here is Los Angeles now after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Williams against Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Harden. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Ready, everyone? You see yourself on screen? Show us your best move. Let's go. Show us those moves. Left feet there.
Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Thunder.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Rockets. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Guys?
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Batum after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And stolen by Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Out to Wallace. There's the 3. That's basket number 2 with this third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
On the wing, Batum. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Clippers miss again.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Lopez against Williams. Lopez kicks to Harden. Over Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
Well, with this solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Christie the pass to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And Batum throwing it down with ease.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Jalen Williams comes in for Kenrich Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Christie. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Chris Dunn picks one up.
First team foul.
Play there by Williams. Finishing that one off. Wow. Getting fouled.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Now, here's Leonard. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Can't hit from the elbow. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Williams, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Leonard with the ball. Ball is covering. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Dunn.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wallace misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hey, who got low?
Wallace against Leonard. Rebounded by Carlson. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 14-6 run. The Thunder with another miss. Clippers trail by 18. Dunn passes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Power. Chris Dunn makes this play happen. I mean, now he gets a chance to cap it off at the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the contest. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. Sanders checked in for the Clippers.
A guy like Chris Dunn has a lot of value and utility in this league. As a matter of fact, we call that value-utility because he's reliable. He's going to get you something in just about every stat category, and he usually elevates the play of others when he's out there.
And the Clippers have possession. They trail by 18. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Leonard against Dort. And it's Leonard missing.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Dort passes to SGA. Here is Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. No good with the triple. Here's Sanders. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Taking a closer look at that first half now, you really got to give it up for what Chet Holmgren is doing out there.
What impressed me about Holmgren, it's not just the length and skill, it's the toughness. Stronger than he looks.
Hey, he might be one of the skinniest guys in the league, but he's got that dog in him.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's an 18-point game. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's George in at the small forward. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, George. James Harden missing on the 3. Holmgren left side. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well, and this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Now here's Leonard. Shoots over George, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And that's now 6 points for Kawhi Leonard. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Harden. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Zubac. He gets it in there.
This is where Zubac looks to score from. I mean, he's much more effective the closer he is to the basket.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Clippers trail by 20. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization. And Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. averaging around 26 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Five to shoot. A 3-ball. SGA with the rebound.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. Mid-range game, his platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
Now, here's Dort. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And it's SGA missing. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Leonard. He has 6. Zubac a screen on Dort. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, nice dish that time by Leonard coming off the screen, always playing at his own pace.
SGA against Harden. Holmgren looking around. Pass to Wallace. Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Harden. The offensive rebound. He goes up again. Leonard. From past the arc. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Missed it, even after all those chances. Lets it go from deep. Wallace misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Dunn passes to Zubac. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Zubac defending. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
SGA passes to Dort. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard kicks to Collins. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Leonard missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
For your Thunder Girls team.
Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The three from Bogdanovich. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell passes to SGA. From outside, off the mark. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Pass to Lopez. Wiggins against Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Holmgren. Lopez with the block. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Brook Lopez. Christie is out there with Harden. Then there's Batum. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wallace. Over Christie. Wallace misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Lopez. Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over in the corner, Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Wallace outside. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. Well, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's Harden. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Williams dishes to Wallace. An easy 2 points on the layup. That's now 8 points for Wallace.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Bogdanovich from 12 feet out. That shot off.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Christie. Wiggins outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dort misses. LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Pass to Wallace. Williams, a screen on Harden. On the wing, Wallace, guarded by Harden. And they call an illegal screen here. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And here's Wiggins after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. Shoots from 12. Jang, no luck. Clippers trailed by 19. Dunn left side. To the left wing. Collins kicks to Leonard. Outside Collins. Offline with his three. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Jang with the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Joe. It's up a three. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Clippers trailed by 19. Leonard on the wing. Outside Collins. Dunn sets a screen for Collins. The three goes down.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girl.
And now it's time for a presentation of the player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
Offensively, his focus was lasered up. I mean, whatever scheme the defense was working, he found a way to work through it, locating quality shots whenever he got his hands on the ball.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it two in a row. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Leonard against Dort. Here's SGA.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And just miss after miss right now. Clippers trail by 16. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Leonard looking over the floor. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Rebounded by Zubac.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Oklahoma City.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for them.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.